field. We got the one of the greatest doubles teams in Smash Ultimate history playing against each other here in Luis and Sen, both on their original mains, or their true mains, I guess. You got the Palutena and the Ness, but both of these players having some pretty fun to watch and very swaggy secondaries, but it's all business here as we look to lock in our top 8 spot here at Coinbox.
Time for Gamba.
Little Avery 17. Has anyone had rambutan? That's my favorite fruit. It's a classic, but it's hard to find in the city. It's like lychee, but better. I think it's amazing.
I keep forgetting them because you have to like peel them with your finger and then eat the middle.
Yeah, they're the hairy lychee. Like they're amazing. If you ever have a chance to try it. They're like lychees, but they're always in season. In season, lychee are very temperamental to temperature. It has to be dry and cold.
You know what?
We're talking about planting trees. I want to see the Hbox planting a fruit tree art. Like,
hey man, I'm old enough now. I can probably do it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know my weird food that I like is
what?
When you go to Korean barbecue or hot pot, actually, you order this thing called tripe.
Oh yeah.
You know what tripe is?
Yeah. I'm Thai, so in Thai bolt noodles, you put tripe and stomach and like all these like gnarly pieces of meat. But tripe is crazy looking, but it's really good.
I can't believe you retired. Retired temporarily from one game. I should have beaten Mia while I could have.
Tripas, if you're Mexican, they put it in tacos. It's good there too.
Oh yeah.
Hbox cultured, let's go. There's so many smashers that don't eat anything. Like, this is my first time eating this. I'm like, dude, you live in California. We have no excuse to not eat food, man. There's a lot of good food.
Dude, and I had, what's it called? I had escargot for the first time. I was on a cruise with my family a year or two ago, and it was just so good. I was like, why the hell? This is so delicious. It's like snails with garlic and butter. I was like,
they're the best butter.
It's amazing.
Like, they just like absorb the butter flavor amazing.
They do.
It's crazy. It's I kind of think of it as like bone marrow almost, where it's like a weird texture thing, but it has like really good flavor. Escargot, slept on. If you can find it, try it. If you trust the restaurant.
Oh, oxtail's amazing.
I love on Twitter and TikTok, people like try to gatekeep oxtail. They're like, it's poisonous, don't buy it. Because it's like, when they're scarce, it gets expensive, but oxtail's great.
It's sad how expensive it got.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
It got super expensive.
I'll tell you a cheat code. At Costco Business Centers specifically, if you go in the freezer section, meat section, they have oxtails in bulk that you can freeze.
No, really?
That are cheap. Yeah, they're really cheap at Costco Business specifically. Like other places, like if you go to a Chinese market, they might have it for more expensive, but Costco has it really cheap still.
PJ, you're the homie.
Yeah.
Costco's just great in general.
I mean, cancelled for that. The oxtail gatekeepers will not like that I said that. But yes, that's a real thing. Easy to make too. Just you make a soup out of it. It's great. Okay. This is a very close game. See, I like games like this because I can talk about nonsense, and then it's always just when I stop talking, it's back to an even stock situation. There's nothing crazy going on. They're just playing really solid on that. It's working out here for the Pally and the Ness, but Luis running away with it right now. It's a nice little damage lead. How was your meal, Hbox?
I loved it. It was eating halal, guys. I got it with no rice.
Nice. What'd you get? What meat did you get?
Combination always. Gyro and chicken. Always combination. Combination. Really good. Can someone un-DQ me mods? Got 10 subs, I keep you in the band. DQ'd from the... I'm kidding. On the queue. There we go.
And Luis takes game one. Very close game one though. Send I think had a slight lead first stock, like only I think it was like less than 80% on send, and then he took the stock on Luis, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been the other way around, but nonetheless, Luis able to capitalize on that and that early second stock off of send with that deep back air, and it's a 1-0 favor for Luis, who's playing very, very solid right now. It's good to see the Palu getting some reps. I know we saw the Rob earlier versus Riddles, but I think we'll be seeing Palu for the rest of the tournament run.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rank chicken, beef, and pork. I mean, I think beef gives you burgers and gives you steak. So, and so many things too. Cows give so many kinds of meat. Beef is number 1 for me. At chicken's number 2, just all around versatile. You know, just everything that exists. Pork, I think, is more niche. It can be the most delicious in certain categories, but you know, it all depends.
It's so it's such a cultural question, that one. I hate to be that guy that's like everything's a conversation, but in reality, like if you're not from somewhere that eats pork regularly, like Asian countries really like pork, and then like Americans really like chicken and beef. Europeans really like chicken and beef, not so much pork, not so much chicken even. So that's like, where are you from? I like pork a lot because I'm Thai, and like that's very common to eat pork as a protein. But I think beef is objectively the best for what you're doing. Like a picanha steak is like peak meat eating experience, I think. Somebody in the chat at the beginning of the set was saying that it looks like they're playing at 2 times speed. This is like the first match I think we saw that is like actually really fast paced. They're playing very aggressively towards each other. Not a lot of camping, not a lot of resetting. They're kind of just bashing heads until somebody slowly pins.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh.
And as classic with these two, it looks like they've played each other so many times that when you have like teammates fighting each other, I feel like it should go game 3 or last game. They just know how to counter adapt over and over and over again. Oh, bad angle from Sen. That was rare.
Big drop. Okay, this is where Luis kind of sit in his gear. Palutena at that low percent can have crazy damage out, but got 40%. Off of a single nair, even on Battlefield. You can try to DI to the platforms, but Luis usually just use them to carry you to the top one and get some extra damage for it. You've also got to worry about these up airs. And, you know, even at only 40%, Luis is kind of looking for those poking moves, but not trying to give Sen too much. Nice air dodge from the nair. That could have been some big damage for Sen, who dashes twice into Luis's shield and then nairs out to follow the jump out. A lot of respect from both players. 1 for Luis to not roll or spot dodge, and 2 for Sen to not go for grab there.
Oh, down tilt back air.
That move does not have a weak hitbox. It's just so good all the time, and the back air comes in, and Luis takes it 2-0. Wow. Very, very clean.
Sen is out. Damn, I did not expect. Oh, honestly.